operate on the Enron model. Enron thought that that they would no longer be in the business of making and distributing energy, but they would be making money. And hey, you can make more money if you hold energy off the market and jack the price up. And that's exactly how health insurance companies work. You give them their money, and they may or may not pay for health care, and the business incentives are entirely to deny as much care as they possibly can. So any real solution would have to be taking all that money that we now spend on health care, putting it into one big pot, and having the government pay the bills. Yes. So when Obama got elected, and one of his things was, we are going to change health care. We're going to have health care reform. Everybody thought, well, maybe this is our chance. But right from the beginning, unfortunately, single payer was off the table. And what was on the table was something that he borrowed from a fellow called Jacob Hacker. And he proposed, Jacob Hacker's public option was a conception that would originally put 100 million Americans in a government-sponsored insurance pool. Now that is not single payer, but with that kind of bargaining clout, you'll definitely drive costs down, and that was an incremental form that possibly could have led to single payer. So why did it get to this? I'm trying to think of words that are suitable for mixed company for this current legislation, which we have a public option that is like the Holy Roman Empire. You remember the old political science joke, it's neither holy nor Roman nor an empire. Well, we have a public option that is neither public nor an option. In other words, it's not open to general members of the public. It's very restricted as to who can join, and it is not going to be subsidized by the government anyway. It paid entirely by premiums, which means its costs are going to be higher than private insurance because it's going to be attracting the people who can't get insurance. And you will still see many people, people who are in favor of single payer saying, well, that this has some good stuff in it, why don't we just accept it and hope for the best? And my response to that is what we have just been served is a big giant serving of a poison ivy salad that has all the little handouts to all the progressive organizations never say is what we just passed was people have to buy private insurance or be criminals. Nobody seems to be proud of announcing that for some reason. And that is what the case. And the other thing is, which of course is something I noticed, not being old enough to be for Medicare. But we're getting rid of pre-existing conditions, except for age. They're allowed to double your premiums. Don't get old. That's you can't. Deficit spending does not hurt the economy if it's invested in something. What this is doing is putting a lot of public money into an utterly useless section of the economy, that is to say private insurance. You can't waste deficit spending on parasites and expect to get any place economically. So where does that leave us? That leaves us with back to single payer at the state level. Now, so at the state level, if Bernie Sanders maybe can get the ERISA amendment back in and considered at the Senate level, but state single payer people are moving right ahead, depending, regardless of that. The Washington Health Security Trust legislation has been filed every year. We've had co-sponsors in the Senate and in the House. Unfortunately, the leadership is mainly behind Karen Kaiser's plan, which is a sort of a Massachusetts-style plan that will allow us access to private insurance. Access, insurance is not care, we need care. And our best options are, in fact, California and Vermont. Now, in California, single payer has actually been passed twice and has been vetoed by Schwarzenegger. And with Jerry Brown in there, there's a possibility that that might actually get signed. But still, without ERISA waivers, you pass something like that, and there's going to be quite a few court challenges that we'll have to deal with. But as far as I can see it, this is the only way forward.